What's in store for the spring home buying market? Right now, the data shows that we have falling inventory every week, and that's actually not a surprise, even though it's March and this is the time when normally we expect inventory to start increasing because the home buying demand increases during the spring. Sellers are not listing right now. And you want to know why? Because most sellers have an interest rate 3 to 4% that they locked in before interest rates rose. So why would they give that up if they're going to have to buy another house and get a higher mortgage rate? So even if it's time for them to move, a lot of people are not willing to sell their homes and give up that interest rate. It's going to take someone who is getting relocated, someone who's experiencing a major life change for them to want to sell their home. So what happens is we've seen a big slowdown of the housing market in the amount of inventory that we're getting. Right now, they're saying there's like 412,000 houses on the market for sale. In 2022 at this time, there were only 248,000 homes on the market. But inventory was going up each week as more and more sellers were listing their home. So by the middle of March, inventory was a lot higher than it had been during the crazy record lows that we saw during the pandemic. Inventory was also low because people were buying stuff up as quickly as it went on the market. So this year, the inventory decline isn't really about buyers' demand, it's more about the sellers. The houses are selling when they get listed, so the demand is still there. But sellers are just like, yeah, I'm not giving up that 3.5%. I'll just stay here until things settle down. So while the data shows that there's 66% more homes on the market now than there was this time in 2022, that margin is shrinking every week because there's fewer and fewer homes that are coming on the market. In 2019, which was pre-COVID, there were 812,000 homes on the market. Think about that for a minute. In 2019, there were 812,000 homes on the market, and right now we're looking at 412. That's a big drop in inventory. So what they're saying is that the inventory is going to continue to go down until interest rates start coming down, because sellers are not going to sell. So one way that we can project future price changes is to look at year-over-year inventory changes. And the change would imply that while home prices remain flat to down for 2023 compared to what happened in 2022, in 2024, prices are going to go up. So in other words, if 2023 inventory doesn't start rising soon, supply remains restricted, and it's going to start causing housing prices to go up even more. So, interestingly enough, reports say that the percentage of new listings that went under contract immediately has climbed to 29%. And so when they say go under contract immediately, that means within 48 hours of a home hitting the market, it has accepted an offer and it's going under contract. So that's what I try to tell my home sellers that I do meet with. They're like, well, is my house even going to sell in this market? Or how long are we going to be on the market? And that's what I stress to them. If we price your home correctly, your home will go under contract within a week, 2 weeks tops, because people are still looking, and the inventory is so low right now that when a house comes on the market that's a good quality product and it's priced right, it's going to go under contract. So buyers are out there. They're just looking for the right opportunity to be able to buy your house. If you're a seller, if you're someone who's been thinking about selling this year, but you're like, I don't know what the market's doing, I don't know that I want to give up my interest rate, talk to me. Let's see what kind of options we have for you. The national average is people move every 5 to 7 years. We don't really do that here in Morristown. We've got a lot of people who have lived in the same house for 20 plus years. My parents bought the house they live in 1970, and they're still there. So a lot of those people own their homes free and clear. So people who didn't have a mortgage to worry about, they can sell because to them, 6 to 7% rate, that's a pretty good rate. Because probably the last time they bought a house, interest rates were in the teens. So you do have options available to you. If you're looking to sell your home, but you're not sure what it's worth, you're not sure what you need to do to get it sold, reach out to me and let me know. My number is 423-748-8811.